Hi friends, and welcome to my first official video on my channel. In this video we're gonna hurt some feelings, and by feelings I mean mine, and we're going to read 1-star reviews on Goodreads from books that I absolutely loved. What I love about reading is that it's so subjective and that everyone has an opinion, and someone may really like a book and I might not have, or vice versa. So we're gonna do that today. I love watching this and seeing creators' reactions, reading them, and just, you know, let's get our feelings hurt today. What kind of millennial would I be if I didn't have a coffee with me, which is like already melted. We're just gonna read some bad reviews from 3 books that I absolutely love: King of Pride, Yours Truly, and Reckless. Now we're gonna do King of Pride first because I feel like a lot of people are on the fence with that one, and then Yours Truly and Reckless, I feel like majority of the people really love those books. But let's go ahead and read some 1-star reviews for King of Pride. I think I'm being biased when I say I gave King of Pride 5 stars. I have 2 more books of hers to read. I have King of Greed and King of Sloth. I haven't read those yet. I think I'm avoiding reading those because I know I will devour those in like a day or two. Anna Wong is my auto-buy author, and that's just how it is. I know some people have their grievances about her books and her writing, but I absolutely love them. Anyway, let's read some 1-star reviews for King of Pride. I think I was very biased as the main character Isabella is Filipina, and so am I. So I think I was just like, oh my god, it's a book that about a Filipina chick. I really loved it, but also just the storyline as well too. Like, there's more to that than just, oh, the character is Filipina. So don't worry, that's not the only reason why I liked it, but I did like it for other reasons. But that was a big one because, like, oh shoot, she's Filipina, how cool is that? On Goodreads, it had an average of 4 stars. I gave it a 5, but let's read the 1-star reviews because that's what we're here for. We're here to hurt my feelings and make myself cry a little bit. This book was quite heavy on serving nothing, and it did. Okay, so a lot of people were saying that this was the most boring out of all of the King of Sins series, or out of all the King of Sins books, which I can kind of understand and kind of see from their point of view. Like, he was very prim and proper. He was one of those, his character is one of those kids that grew up rich, had a rich family, and grew up in boarding schools and private schools, went to college at an Ivy League school. So very prim and proper. He had to have a very professional look all the time, no matter what, because his appearance was everything, especially for his parents, and he really thought about what people said about him. Since the King of Pride, he was very prideful, so I get why people can say he was a little boring. Next one, quote, still think I'm boring? Yes I do. I could read this book with my eyes closed and would still be the most boring, mediocre, and underwhelming book I've read in my yeah, okay. And again, it's like I finished this book in like 2 days, so it's like, I guess I didn't find it boring. Obviously I really enjoyed it. This book was 530 pages of nothing. My 10-year-old sister's school drama was more interesting than this. A lot of people liked the first one, King of Wrath, because that one was really spicy. The banter in that one was a lot more tense than this one, and just the overall character of Dante, he was the opposite of Kai, I guess I would say. But anyway, okay, let's move on to the second book, and that one is Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez. Again, this one had, I feel like, more people like this one, and the overall consensus was this is a good book. Like, this was genuinely a good book. I gave it 5 stars. I laughed in parts that were funny, laughed in parts that were supposed to be funny, and like when reading it out loud and reading it to myself, I would laugh again. Anyway, let's read 1-star reviews if there are any, which I'm pretty sure there are. DNF'd at 22%. I really tried, but I was torturing myself. After I seen the word TikTok and the emojis, I just could not. I'm also guessing it's fake dating, and I hate that trope. I'm sick of it. It's so predictable that it's boring. I get it. Everyone, if once they see like a certain trope in a book, they immediately don't like it, or it's an immediate like, okay, I can predict what's gonna happen, which I understand. Like, honestly, in every romance book, you know the 2 main characters are gonna get together. But for me, it's like, okay, how are they gonna get together? What are they going through that makes them want to be together, that will push them to be together, and what's causing them to fall in love? Like, that's, to me, the premise of that book. It's like, I want to know why they're falling in love and how they're gonna fall in love, because everyone knows, like, you read the synopsis in the back, you have these two characters, a female and a male, you know they're going to get together. But how are they going to fall in love, and what things will push them together? Hated this book. The mention of Jacob's anxiety is constant. It's literally his personality, and Brianna needs therapy. It's sad. That one seemed a little harsh. I know they mentioned his anxiety, but it's like, I don't know, I thought that was important, because I feel like people who do suffer from anxiety, it's a constant thing in their life, and it's like a good reminder that people suffer from this and that they're not alone. So I feel like that was a little harsh, but hey, everyone has their own opinions. One more. Someone said, why do I keep reading books like this? I don't know. It's just, that's what you gravitate towards, right? And maybe you expect something different, but then you don't. Last book is Reckless by Elsie Silver. And this one I didn't finish the series, but I read Powerless and Reckless. I'm trying to accumulate them from the library and not buy them because, you know, things cost money. Anyway, I read this one. I absolutely loved it. Gave it 5 stars. I liked it better than Powerless. I think the banter in this one was so great. I personally, I don't read like the back of the book or the synopsis, so I like being surprised, even though it's like they said it in the back of the book. Like, it's in this book, it's a surprise pregnancy trope, or a pregnancy trope, and I was like, oh my gosh, I absolutely love this. This is the only pregnancy trope that I've ever read. 5 stars. Read this in like 2 days. Okay, someone put, why does a pregnancy trope ruin everything? Okay, for this, I have to disagree, because I feel like that's what made the book, and that's what made their relationship stronger, and what really, I don't know, pushed them together. Not saying that in real life, because this is, again, fiction book, or in every book, like, the characters will make it easy just because they have a child together. But I honestly love how this one was written. Next one. DNF at 26%, chapter 11. So cringe. I'm so sorry. That's okay, because this book is not for everyone. DNF got like 70% done. I just couldn't anymore with the series, which is disappointing, because I love the first one. Again, everyone is entitled to their own opinion. Again, it's all subjective, and like, some of these reviews are harsh, but again, it's everyone's opinion. Okay, someone wrote, this was excruciating. Whatever y'all are drinking, pass it over here, because I did not get any. And we'll just read one more comment. Never listening to book talk again. Get it. And that's the thing I feel like with social media now and with TikTok, is that so many books that people talk about so much, like me personally as well, like Anna Wong, she's a great author in my opinion. I enjoyed her books, but again, it might not be for someone next to me. Like, it's not for everyone. Like, she has a specific audience that she caters to, and I am that specific audience, and I will buy every book and I will enjoy all of them. Anyway, those were the 3 books that I absolutely loved, and we read 1-star reviews about them, and that's okay, because I've read some books that I didn't like. I do try to finish the book so that way I can have a full opinion. But again, if it's really daunting and the book is so boring and I can't get it through, then I won't finish it. Okay, that's the end of this video. Thank you so much if you watched all the way through. Thanks for joining me on my first video here on YouTube, BookTube, whatever, and officially on my channel. So I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!